Hey there, Brendan Bailey with MarineMax, and I'm here on this beautiful 2023 Sea Ray 320 Sundancer with the triple Mercury 250 horsepower outboards. Can't wait to walk you through this beautiful vessel. So hey, we're gonna start back here at the swim platform. As you can notice, even with outboard propulsion, we've got great swim platform depth here, the ability to walk all the way around. If you can imagine getting on and off to go to a dock, you have this nice landing pad. So many times on an outboard, you've got so many outboards across here that you have this little pie-shaped area to be able to actually get on and off the dock safely. So great swim platform with lots of square footage. Nice mooring box all the way across this back right here. Great area to put your fenders and dock lines, any of your other gear that you don't want to bring into the cockpit. Great spot for that stuff to be right back here in an area that you can just spray off with a water hose and keep super clean. So we're going to walk through into the cockpit. And as I walk in, the first thing I walk by is the Fusion stereo remote. Again, your ability to be on the water, using the boat, turn the radio up and down without having to come all the way into the boat, change channels, do what you need to do with the sound, because as we all know, sound and boats go hand in hand. So they've done a great job at placing that. So the entertainment area of the boat when you're on board is this beautiful cockpit, kind of stadium seating wrapped all the way around, the ability to sit down. You've got a nice table that's here right directly across from your wet bar, which I'll show you the features of the wet bar here in just a minute. But having face-to-face conversation on a 32-foot boat is really a nice feature of the 320 Sundancer and what's made it one of the most popular cruisers to date for Sea Ray. Just a very versatile layout. Cockpit air conditioning is also a great feature as well. Obviously you've got heat too, but we don't use that here in Florida, so we'll talk more about the air conditioning. A couple of vents that are nicely placed to be able to blow on you here in the cockpit, just to cool you down a little on those summer days that are a little too hot. And then check out this seat. Again, versatile seat. Maybe you're running from Florida to Bimini, Bahamas, or you're running up to Cayo Costa. The ability to be able to sit and face forward, or when you're sitting still, or you'd want to do like I do and sit and watch the wake as you run, kick the seat back. Again, a nice area. Within just a few seconds you can adapt that to how you want to use the boat, not how the manufacturer wants you to all the time. So great feature as well that Sea Ray's integrated into this 320. So as we step across to the wet bar, a nice sink, you've got steaks or hamburgers or whatever, your hands are dirty, great spot to be able to wash the area off. And then the Kenyon grill. As you know, I love a Kenyon grill. Go to cookingwithkenyon.com, look at all of the recipes that are on there. It'll blow your mind what this grill will do. And great heat, even heat all the way across. And again, when you're serving, you're right here across from where you're entertaining, so you can stay in the conversation. Got the isotherm stainless steel refrigerator, and then a trash receptacle as well. And I'd be remiss not to point out, if you don't want to be underneath this beautiful full beam hardtop, all fiberglass hardtop, if you don't want to be underneath the shade, or if you don't want to be out in the sun and you want to shade this entire back area, this Sure Shade with the push of a button will go out all the way back to the swim platform and give you complete shade over the cockpit. So we'll step here into the helm. I'm not sure there's a better looking helm. Very nicely laid out, very clean. Glass dash with dual SIMRAD screens, all the technology with GPS, sonar, everything built into it here. Again, glass dash theme, keeping everything nice and clean. Fusion stereo system with the latest and greatest Fusion stereo. Obviously Bluetooth and all the good bells and whistles that come with today's AV systems. The new control box from Mercury Marine. One push starts all three of your engines. One push shuts down all three of your engines. So what can we do to make boating simpler? Make it to where there's not so many buttons that you have to memorize. One push, everything goes. It's about a 20-mile-an-hour wind today. Well, probably about 15 to 18 mile an hour wind today. And we were sitting here previously on Skyhook, which is a virtual anchor basically, or a virtual first mate, as I like to call it. Push the button, boat locks into GPS satellites, locks you in, keeps your heading right where you're at, and doesn't let the boat move around or drift away. Great for when you're waiting on a fuel dock to open, It's just nice to have that other person on board, that virtual person on board to help you. Maybe while you're getting your fenders and dock lines out, getting ready to go into the marina, hit skyhook, boat will sit still. And again, another benefit to you as an owner, you don't have to constantly be on all the time as the captain. You've got the electronics, the technology to be able to help you out with your boating experience. So we're gonna step through into the bow area, and one of the things you're gonna notice, traditionally you've always walked through the middle of a windshield, up over a door, super awkward. Don't bang your head on the hardtop as you're coming down and going up. With the way the 320 is designed, and I have younger kids, so I love it. I'm 6'4". You can see how high these gunnels are through me. And now as I step forward, I'm still staying down inside the boat. Nice, easy transition up to the bow. If you wanted to close this to block off wind, you can do that as well on those cool mornings or cool evenings. But check out this sun pad up front. Now my wife and her girlfriends, they would love to be up here. This is their spot. Even has these fold down armrests. And again, 6'5", I have the ability to lay on this front sun pad with plenty of support, very comfortable. And check this out, I'm down inside the boat so I feel secure. I'm not laying on the traditional Sundancers. It was like a sun pad laid on a flat deck. I'm down inside this bow area, feel secure, got this nice railing all the way around, which is nice when you're transitioning up and down. Maybe you've got the kids up here with you as well. Just really gives you a nice, safe environment, but also comfortable, and the best view on the boat is right here on the bow. So as I move forward, I've got all the controls for my windlass anchor. Again, no throwing anchors. Captain's gonna push a button, anchor's gonna go up and down, keeping it simple, keeping you focused on just having a good time and making memories on the boat. So here we are in the cabin of the 320 Sundancer. And one of the things that I love about it is it's not necessarily all galley space and unproductive space and unutilized space for a boat of this size. They've really made this boat to where, because you have an area that's air conditioned and heated and climate controlled, you've got an area that you can lounge in, come down. Maybe you've got one of those summer afternoon storms that are coming through, or you just want to tuck away and get some air conditioning and kind of get revived. This is a great spot to come down with this U-shaped seating that's down here to be able to sit and lounge. Maybe you want to play cards. You've got a table that goes across right here that fills this area in. Really makes it nice to be able to sit around, have a lunch, have dinner, have breakfast right down here in the cabin of the boat in a very comfortable environment. And you can see as the table is removed, it can also just be a big lounge sofa area too. So you can kind of convert this to how you want to. Drop the table down. We've actually got a filler cushion over here to the side that'll fill this whole area in and make a second berth here. If you do want to invite some guests over, or you want to be able to have the kids sleep up front, this is a great spot to be able to do that. You can see the V-berth TV here as well, centrally located. Nice to be able to just, maybe you want to throw a DVD on while you're down at the beach and having fun and the kids want to sit in here and watch a movie. You can do that as well down here. You'll notice there's no carpet in the boat, which I love. You've got the wood floors all the way through. Sweep it up, wipe it down, good to go. No matter what you spill on it, you're in great shape. So here on the port side, you'll see the abbreviated, what I call an abbreviated galley area. Boats today, people want to rely on their exterior wet bar, grill stations, Kenyan grills. So that's where most of the cooking and prep is done. So we've made this more of a interior lounge entertainment area as well, and focused on having smaller, abbreviated, just having a microwave, having a refrigerator down here with some storage underneath. And we feel like that utilizes this space very well for how people use boats today. Day boating is the kind of the key word today, and this boat checks all the boxes for day boating, especially here in the Florida area. So I'm going to step here into the head. Nice wet head. You've got your vacuum flush head with the glass bowl sink, very stylish head area. Pull the curtain across. You actually pull the faucet up, put it here, and you've got the ability to take a shower here as well. So nice spacious area. I'm 6'5". I have the ability to stand up in here. My head's just barely hitting the ceiling here, but an area that's spacious enough to feel like you can take a shower in here and get ready in the morning or in the afternoon. So one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is the best place to sleep on a boat and overnight on a boat, especially a smaller boat like this in a 32-foot size, is typically going to be here in the mid-berth. You don't get the water slap that you get on the bow because the pointy end is going to get more water slap. So this is typically a little darker of an area. This is typically a little cooler of an area with air conditioning. And the ability to pull this sofa across, or this bed over here across, and fill this in as a full bed really makes this a versatile spot. So whether you want 2 kids to be down here or 2 adults to be down here sleeping on separate twin beds, or you want to pull it together and have everybody down here together, you can do that. Pull the curtain across and you've got your own private area with a TV mounted here in the forward bulkhead. So again, thank you for coming through this 320 Sundancer with us. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Come see us here at MarineMax in Fort Myers, and thanks again.